Yeah, like I said, it's the brick building. Thanks, man.
No problem, brother.
Oh shit.
Dope.
Shoot, I kind of don't want to use this like a classic.
It's crazy.
Put
I
that
got
shit.
mugs too. I got other mugs too. Just in case, you know.
Put both up. Put one. Yeah, there you go.
Coffee drinkers and all that. Oh, that's dope.
But, all right, man. Y'all ready?
Let's get it, man.
We ready? Everybody's ready?
What's good?
We good? All right.
Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue. Suggestive dialogue. Suggestive dialogue.
What's going on, everybody? This is the Let's Talk After Dark podcast, where anything goes and nothing's off the table. I don't even know. It's not my job anymore. I don't fucking know. But with me, as always, Maverick, our special guest.
Yo, Fabeyon, man, Springfield representative.
Sir, Shamrok, you already know. Scuddy.
All right, so what's going on, fellas? How's life?
Life is moving.
Yeah,
Life is moving.
All right, cool.
You know, we're gonna get right into it. You know, if you guys, those who are watching on YouTube and also listen to the podcast, if you don't know these guys, they have had a viral video going out, which just randomly happened too, right?
Yeah, the couple, right? Couple videos.
Explain the first one, man.
Yeah. So we're gonna say,
Stupid, brother.
Yo, I'm sorry, but that's my jam. Though I'll just be randomly doing yard work. COVID.
See?
Yo, that's just the thing. But yeah, champ, explain.
Yeah, like even how that came about, pretty much. I'm saying so me, Fabe, and a couple other artists are working on like a bigger project right now, and we usually have like our meetings over there at that spot, and pretty much we was pretty much waiting on the rest of the other artists to come through. So usually anytime I go there, I go straight to that piano all the time. I just be waiting. I just be coming up with ideas over there. So pretty much I was like coming up with like this melody that I heard in my head. Then, you know, this dude Fabe started rapping on it. And then Darius, who goes by Visionary X as well, they were also rapping. At first, they was actually rapping a Griselda verse over that joint, which was actually dope. So I told him like, yo, record that real quick. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm saying they didn't finish doing the verse on it. So, you know, Fabeyon was still recording. You know, I was just, you know what I mean, coming about ideas on the piano still. I was actually about to switch that whole melody until I heard the pastor all the way down the hallway saying like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Doing his thing.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this dude is going off real quick. And then he's like slowly walks his way up to me. And next thing you know what you see, you know what I'm saying? He tried to tap my shoulder and then, you know what I'm saying, that's how that came about.
So he legitly just started walking up to you, that was all just right off his head too, like nothing.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Bro. Off his head.
It wasn't rehearsed, wasn't planned. It just happened.
You know what?
Feel me?
And I think one thing I saw in all the comments and everything, because like from what TMZ shared it.
TMZ, word? Shade Room.
Shade Room.
He's like, damn, TMZ, we missed that.
Yeah, I thought shoot.
was about to
TMZ
say,
needs
word?
to hop on that. Yo, but yeah, Shade Room shared it and stuff like that, and everyone like I was getting people from Springfield saying, "Oh, you guys know them? Do you know them? Do you know them?" I'm like, I said, I don't know the guy behind the mask, you know. But then it was after I realized you did some stuff with also T Swan too.
Yeah.
But then when I heard like Fabeyon behind the camera, I was like, oh, I know Fabeyon. So I started looking into it more.
Word.
The one thing everyone liked about it though was how original and soulful it was, just right off the bat. You know what I mean? Like that spot right there. I know that spot too because that's like my little cut through plus a little breakfast joint over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's a nice place. So
Yeah.
that was amazing. Now you came up with a part 2.
Oh yeah.
Sick with it, right? But wait, before that though, you had another viral video, right? That hit after that, right? Was it?
Did we? Nah, like
The
pretty
brief?
much. So Fabeyon pretty much, you know what I'm saying, spoke his piece on the
COVID.
On the actual song.
Yeah,
Feel me?
I took, you know, they went in the studio and laid it on
You guys did that
wax.
shit quick too, by
Yeah.
the way. Shout out to
I had
y'all.
to, bro. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. No,
you
you
know,
got
the
that real
internet
quick.
fast, so you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You try to like
Yeah.
capitalize as much as possible. You feel me?
They laid it on wax, and then I was like, I gotta, you know. People was asking me, yo, you gotta throw a verse on that. You know, you was behind the camera, but we need to hear some bars over that.
I was hoping too.
Yeah, and plus, you know, mad producers, mad rappers were taking the sample all over and doing something. So I'm like, come on, I can't just sit back and not do nothing. Plus, it inspired me to do something anyway. You know what I mean? So I did my little verse to that. You know, it got a dope little response. So
yeah.
You know
So all right, so when like the Shade Room and all that shit started, everybody started sharing it. How was it, man?
What, man, bro? I didn't know what to even say about that. I'm like, yo, this is. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is on the Shade Room right now. Like, what the heck?
I mean, y'all got fucking like, what was it? Like some crazy amount of views, right?
Bro, that joint had like the actual video?
The one, yeah, if the video, but when the Shade Room posted it, it got like
so
fucking.
Shade Room had like, I don't know, like 2 million or 1 million?
That shit is
like
nuts.
Bro,
But
I was like,
on Twitter alone, it's 3 million.
Yeah, it's like 3.1 million right now. Yeah, so, bro, you know what's crazy too? I was going to put like, because I mean, aside from me being a keyboardist and piano player, I'm an artist myself. I was going to like, throw my little spin on it too. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard some melodies and all this other stuff on there. But, man, I just wanted to keep it exactly how it was. It was something special about that.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I just gave him exactly how it was because I know people wanted me to put a verse on it as well too. I was like, I'm not even about to do that, bro.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
I had a question to ask. I watched your live, right? When you guys were live in the studio making it and stuff like that. And I said, yo, if they ever came through, I have to ask this question. All right, you apologized to a girl on there. And there was no explanation about it. And I was like, yo, if he ever gets on the show, I might have to ask him, why did you apologize?
Put him on Front Street.
He said,
nah, I'm saying
it was just like, before anything, I'm sorry. I was like, oh, that's good. If he gets on the show, I might have to. That's some juice right
that's
there.
actually funny as hell.
He's like,
Oh, you gotta drink that water now?
Nah, that's actually my like family, you know what I'm saying? And I gotten into it and you know what I'm saying, it was a misunderstanding. I never spoke to her in a long time, so when I seen her popped up on the live.
Oh, okay, so that's why. Okay.
I was like, you know, sorry for what I, you know what I'm saying? That's how
I know.
everybody was thinking it was like some girl I was talking to and all this other stuff.
Yo, for real, I was like, yo, what's the story behind it? Like, you got some child support he owes or something like that? Like, yo, before anything, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, shoot.
Nah, it's none of that, bro. It's just, you know what I'm saying, just apologize, you know?
But that's, that's what's up, though.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about the Can't Breathe video. That shit was fire.
Y'all want to know how that came about?
Yo,
Yeah.
yes.
All right, so I already spoke my piece on the first one, because I guess there's 2 viral videos going on right now.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying, but
That's what the internet's saying.
that's
I mean,
what they're saying. I ain't saying that.
I seen Fab. He posted somebody spitting on the original Breathe instrumental, and he hashtag I Can't Breathe challenge. So at first I knew like maybe eventually I'll get inspired to do it, but like off the rip I didn't really I thought the freestyle was dope. He was fire.
Yeah.
But then one night, my man Sholey from CT, from Bridgeport, I think, he had posted like a snippet of he had a producer that redid the beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like a little snippet. I was like, oh damn. He always like keeps me, on my toes with like, I see him kill a cypher or kill a, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta go back and write. Like he's one of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I was in the car with Sham and I'm like, yo, if you play the keys on this, because I heard keys in it, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, you got to do the keys. I just spit. And then a couple minutes after, I was like, yo, what if we got a choir to sing the Breathe part? And then like instantly, I'm telling you, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. He dropped me off. I stood up till like, I broke night. I did my verse.
Yeah.
And the next day I was like, yo, I'm ready. Let's get it. And then we just got the choir. You know what I'm saying?
So originally, like, when he had told me to do it on the piano, I'm gonna be honest, yo, that joint was kind of hard to even play, yo. Like that was probably one of the most sophisticated songs I ever played on piano, yo. Like to make it sound the way it did.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when
You made it look easy, by the way. I'm gonna say you made it look easy, brother. By the way,
it looks. Yeah. So when he did it, it sounded dope, bro. It's like, yo, this nigga was like, yeah, bro, this is it. And then that's when he said, yo, if you get the choir, and then, you know what I'm saying, it might be crazy. And it's like, when he said that, he had also told me about the choir that actually sang over the COVID joint. So the pastor has like a choir at his church, and they were like,
so y'all hit him up.
yeah. So Fabe was the one that showed me, but I guess they were like harmonizing over the COVID song. You feel me? So when he heard that, he was like, yo, let's just use them. And they came through and killed it, bro. Like, you feel me? It was crazy.
It was perfect, man. Everybody played their part collectively. Like, it just came out exactly how we thought. You know what I'm saying? It was dope.
Yeah, that show was dope.
It's still bone chilling. Like, the whole thing, watching it is just like, like, and shout out to you guys. That's from our city. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing about it. Like, you know,
Man,
like, especially in this time right now where everyone's locked up and being able to see that is inspirational. You know,
Yo, for real.
especially what's going on with the nation too.
Yo,
Exactly, man.
I was like, these motherfuckers got acquired? Like,
I know.
I was like, where the fuck they pull them from?
Yo,
Like,
shout out to them, man.
Yeah, they killed that,
They
man,
brought it
for
to
real.
life, for real.
real professional too. Like, they was ready to go. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, let's do this. Let's
I
run
was
this.
ready. I was ready.
But yeah, man, it's moving, man. I even got, you know what I'm saying, like my bro, like shout out to my bro Joe Schmo, you know what I'm saying? Dude called me, you know what I'm saying? Actually, he's like locked up right now. He told me like it's up from here. I was like, wow, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was crazy, man. I was like, dang, this dude just texted me from jail, son. I didn't even know you text me from jail. But saying free my bro, you know what I'm saying? But that was crazy.
He didn't text. He called.
He called, man.
He called, man. He didn't text. He called.
He called.
He called, right? Yeah, he called.
He called.
Yeah, he called. Surprise, got a call.
Yeah, he called, yo.
He about to call you real mad.
Nah, but yeah, I'm saying that's how this whole thing is just like crazy. It's like somewhat surreal. Saying like just to see all this like manifest and whatnot. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, yo.
So I saw like fucking, what was it, like Just Blaze, right? He shared it.
First Just Blaze commented
Just
on it
Blaze, man.
like
That's
the same
crazy.
day.
It's crazy.
I was like, oh.
So who else?
Yo, when
What?
because obviously like you know what I'm saying, like
What the whole? I didn't think he was gonna do it.
niggas didn't think Fab was gonna post it.
Yeah.
But it's like the people around that be around him were like, you know what I'm saying, tagging him. I was telling Fab, I'm like, yo, if you don't post it, it's all good. And then
Oh, so Fab posted it too?
Yeah, he posted it.
Fabulous.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
posted
yeah.
on his page.
Yeah, but I was telling him, I was like, yo, even if he doesn't, like, you know what I'm saying, you're already getting mad recognition from this. Not only that, but like, this was like a beautiful piece. Like, no matter if he doesn't post it, nigga, like, this was crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that it's history right now. You feel me? Like, that joint was crazy, bro. So I was like telling him, like, yo, don't even worry about that. You feel me? Like the recognition is cool and all, but like, you know what I'm saying, this was like more so like it was bigger than that. You feel me? Yeah. But when he seen Fabulous liked it, yo, this nigga ran out the car. It was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta understand, brother. Like,
I hear
this is somebody
Tell
like
it.
we grew up listening to, like, and
Yeah, yep.
at least for me, like, and, you know, growing up listening to them dudes rap is like, you know what I mean, that's
And then
mad
they're liking your
influential.
stuff.
I took pages out of their book to, you know, for my style type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they got a big influence, so it's like that shit is major, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Him just seeing it was like, that was it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hopped on the brief shit. He seen it. You know what I'm saying? And then he just posted it. So I was like, wow, mad grateful.
Yeah, real grateful, man. It's crazy, yo. I wasn't expecting it, to be honest. I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. Like, even with the COVID joint, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't think it was gonna blow up like that. Like, I thought I was just gonna get a couple retweets and that was it. Next thing you know, I got Springfield District, New England Radio, like everybody hitting me up. I'm like, dag, yo, like, this is crazy. I was on the news, bro. Like,
Yeah.
saying,
That's
like,
dope.
Yeah.
I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
Yeah, and all this happening in
within
2
it's not
weeks.
it's not
right?
even a month
Yeah.
yet since all this came.
Damn,
out.
really?
Like,
I feel like it's damn.
I feel like it, but it's not. It hasn't been a month yet, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's dope.
But we just trying to stay creative, stay
Yeah,
productive.
keeping it pushing no matter what. You know what I'm saying? All this is cool, but the work is not done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know.
Like Kobe said, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did he say in that interview? He was like, I forgot what he said, but he was like, work is not done. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing to really celebrate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can celebrate, but like,
Don't let it be like that's your final
Nah,
celebration.
yeah,
You know what I
don't
mean?
get too
Like,
caught up. You feel me?
And so that's what you guys. I'm happy to hear that though, because that's one thing a lot of people do. They'll get a little bit of that taste.
Yeah, bro.
You know, and then after that, like, oh, I made it.
Yeah.
And then before you don't, like you said, the internet's fast.
Yeah.
If you're not
bro.
on top of it and keep that momentum, you just
when
you pass.
you know, when you got that killer instinct type thing, like, once you taste that a little bit, you just want more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you just want to keep creating, keep stay consistent.
So then you guys got some.
We got
hit a project about to drop.
Yeah,
Yo,
crazy
how
shit.
all this went down because like I was working on a project before all this. When that COVID joint did what it did, that's when like my plan switched. But I had like I was working on a project before any of that happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so was Fabe. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like right now, because like you know what I'm saying, me and Fabe was like I'm saying always working together. Everybody's wondering if we're about to put out like a project together. You know what I'm saying? And we was thinking about doing something like that too.
Okay, that was gonna be my next question.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been working together?
It's been like since one thing with me, I was always like in like behind the scenes. Like I was like, cause you know, obviously Swan, you know what I'm saying? That's my bro. And we actually have like a clique, a group, and we call ourselves Renaissance, you know what I mean? Which is off of Renaissance. That's how we came up about Renaissance. It's pretty much rebirth of art, but you know what I'm saying? It's like our own word for that, so we call it Renaissance. Mm-hmm. So with Renaissance is me, Swan, and Quality, Jordo. He's a producer. Another one is Mac Basic, which is my blood brother. He's another producer. And Tashawn and Cheney Buckets. And yeah, pretty much usually I was always behind the scenes. Like, you know, I don't know how long ago was it, 2016, 2015. Like I don't even remember when I even really started, but like I was always behind the scenes, like trying to like help him, you know what I'm saying, elevate his artistry and whatnot. Faye was always around because obviously they're rappers, you know what I'm saying? But when I found out he rapped, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't really hit him up like that, but when I started getting to like being an artist,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, he had hit me up to be on a song, and I think what is it, the Know Me joint?
Yeah, the Know Me joint on Beyond Will, he was on.
Okay. Yeah.
That was
yeah.
2017.
Damn, was it?
I think so.
Yeah, around
Time
there.
be flying, brother.
Yeah, right.
That was 2000.
You were like our
Bro,
third
yeah,
interview.
Right.
He was our third interview, right?
Yeah, he was our third interview.
So yeah, 2000. Damn, that shit. Yeah, it's quick. Holy fuck.
Hold up, 18 or 17?
No,
It might be 17, yo.
17, 18, 19. No,
I think it's
It was
18.
2018 because I
18.
closed. Yeah, the closest store in 19.
Yeah, it's 18.
18.
So
yeah.
2 years ago, but that should be.
But
flying.
still, yeah.
yeah, still fucking
Yeah, man.
nuts.
Yeah,
The
bro.
Know Me joint.
That's what's up.
Yep.
So how long you been playing the piano for?
Man, I started like going into high school.
Yeah.
So
Self-taught or took lessons? Church?
self-taught, church definitely is the biggest influence for my playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started like going into high school, so like it's been like 7 years, I think. So,
That's what's up.
Dang, it's been long. I'm just thinking about that right now too. So
Wow, but only 7 years though. That's good, man. You know what I mean?
bro.
Because I know some people who've been doing it since like birth. You know, like a young age as kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're still, they're still trying to find their flow. I guess that's the best way to put it. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because when I first started, I started like doing like that advanced stuff. Like that's what intrigued me the most, was like more so jazz in general. Like I'm heavily inspired by jazz music. Jazz is so dope to me.
Yes.
I love jazz music. So ever since if I can remember, like when I was like 3 years old, I can remember like this little jazz tune. I was inside my parents' Maxima, Great Maxima. I just remember hearing this jazz record, and then I remember playing Streets of Rage 2, and it was like, what part is it? It was like in the freaking kitchen. Y'all know about Street of Rage 2?
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Yo, they got this song. It was like, dun, 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 dun. I could just hear that. And I always wanted to play that. You know what I'm saying? And I just know like it was jazz though. You feel me? So I was like always intrigued by jazz. So when I first started, I was always doing like that advanced stuff. I was just trying to like mimic anything that's jazzy. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I heard of this dude named Robert Glasper. My bro Keith, he had to put me onto him. And I've been listening to him. And he just like influenced my whole sound, yo, like when it comes down to playing.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. It's been a long time coming, I guess.
That motherfucker's been hitting y'all up like crazy now,
Yeah.
trying to do records and shit.
Oh yeah, you know how that goes.
You already know, bro.
That was about to
You know how that go, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's I'm grateful at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Nah, hell yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what you want, a lot on your plate like that. So that's
So-
what we work for.
Like any of like the famous people that shared your shit. Had anybody like hit you up or anything like that?
for the COVID joint, I know a couple cats hit you up, brother.
Yeah, I definitely got hit up. I'm not even about to
No.
go in depth with like who exactly, but
Well, what were they saying? Like, well, just giving you like some words.
hell yeah, like keep it up, like you know
That's
what I'm
dope.
saying? Yeah, it's moving. Like I said, man,
Yeah.
like there's a couple things that's pending too, so it's like
Yeah.
I try not to even touch too
Nah,
much on it.
I hear you.
A couple producers who I've known, like we know of each other, but they weren't too familiar with my work. Once they seen that, they kind of
Yeah,
They were-
because you have
yeah.
you have a lot of history. You know what I mean? Because you open up for Jada Kids or did you?
yeah Jada,
yeah.
a bunch of the legends.
Yeah, because
you know
what I'm saying though is like you put some work in.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
man.
If you guys don't know Fabeyon's thing, look back at the interview we did with him back in 2018.
Yeah, 2018.
You know what I mean? But this guy, he works, and that's a good thing, man. Like
Always, man. Always, man.
you play instruments too?
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah, he
nah,
play
nah.
instruments now. This nigga know how to
Yeah,
play freaking.
I be chilling with this dude too much, man. He be teaching me the keys.
You gotta
like,
teach him how to play fucking
yo,
Twinkle Little Star
let me,
and shit.
Don't let me get nice with the producing shit, man. I'm telling y'all right now.
Nah,
Hit me up for them beats, yo. In a couple months.
But you know how I play right now. You know I play what you call it?
Oh, that cold summer joint.
Yeah.
The fab joint. The cold. He told me how to play the keys on that joint. So
Oh, okay.
it's just dope. But I've always been in tune with like the whole production. Like ever since I was a kid, like I used to mess around with the MPC. You know what I mean? But so my ear for music is, you know what I mean? I'm in tune. You know
Nah,
what I
he's
mean?
definitely in tune, yo. Like for real. You definitely got an ear for like production. You feel me? So
Oh, that's what's up.
yeah, you should definitely like start like I'm saying making beats and whatnot.
I want to make beats for you, brother.
Let's get it. You know I'm with it. You know I'm with it.
Word, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about these cups real quick, yo. If you guys see these, look at these. Fabian brought us two. It's two only. But
Only two though. This nigga was like, you can only have two. That's it.
guys own cups, man. Like these are dope.
He's like, these shits ain't free, motherfucker.
Word.
you got cups. You got mugs.
Hey, I'm trying to do my thing with the merch, man. You know,
It's all
branch
about
off.
Brandon.
Real, man.
So what's up with those cups? Who came up with them? You just,
Homie from Italy, he made the cartoon dude, and then shout out to Self. They had made the graffiti tag, the Fabeyon joint. So I was like,
yeah.
I gotta put these on everything, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that's
Word.
dope. Where can they get them?
FabeyonMusic.com.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I got the site running up, so you know what I mean?
My man.
Tees, mask, cause everywhere you go now, you got throw a little mask on, the cups. But I'm gonna have way more, you know what I'm saying, in store soon. So check that out.
That's dope. That's dope.
What's up? So let's jump a little bit into what's going on in the world to get you guys' opinion since you are our co-host. You know, how are we feeling about let's just start right now with the statues, right? Right? I guess the New York's a little bit upset because they want to take off, the Columbus statues. I think it was in Boston they beheaded him already. They took off Christopher Columbus's head.
Oh wow! I did see some statue beheaded somewhere. I didn't really know where
they
it
took
was.
off Christopher Columbus's head. Yeah,
Wow.
like and a lot of people are upset. They're saying that's American history that's being destroyed. But I think a lot of people forget that when we had the Revolutionary War, we destroyed a lot of the British shit too. You know what I mean? I feel, me personally, my opinion. Not the stations. No. gotta protect the ass. No, I just what the thing is like.
So if you got any angry tweets, what's your unlock character?
Unlock character. Unlock yourself.
Because I don't want to get no fucking crazy messages in my inbox.
My opinion, not the stations.
I really feel like people. It's the loss of culture that people are afraid of. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. America's used to walking down the grocery store and seeing white faces. I think times are changing, like a little faster than everyone's expecting. Now you walk down the grocery stores, it's like there's faces everywhere. You know what I mean? Different cultures, different backgrounds, and everything like that. All Americans, all happy, just doing their shit. I feel like America's a little scared about that. How you guys feel?
Man, you can't be scared of change, man.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Change is inevitable. We don't change, we die. We don't evolve, we die. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta, I just say you gotta be prepared, be just keep your bodies right, your mind right, your soul right. You know what I'm saying?
Tell it.
Stay prayed up. That's it.
Man.
That's right.
That's all we could do, brother. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah.
Embrace the change, man.
Yeah.
So what do you guys feel about the states wanting, nation wanted to like defund the police? You guys were also, shout out to you guys. You guys were also at the protests. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Down. How was that?
Bro,
can you elaborate on? Hold on, my fault.
Yeah. No, it's okay. We jump around a lot. Yeah, it's
defunding the police thing. Like I don't know.
Yeah. So pretty much what they're saying is let's pretty much eventually slowly start getting rid of the police.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
no, that's definitely not what it is.
Where's the protection there?
But
no. So basically, hold on. Whoa, that's way wrong. So defunding the police is basically they're giving them. All right. So basically, New York has $6 billion going into the New York.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I'm talking to
so
somebody about that.
they want to basically take some of that money away because they're basically saying we're giving you way too much money and you guys are fucking being assholes. You know what I mean? So we want to take away some of that money and put it back into the community. So instead of giving them $6 billion, give them $3 billion and put the rest into the community. You know what I mean?
Like social work and
better stuff like that, like housing and shit like that.
To make the
not just cut off the police,
not get rid of the police. Yeah, thank you for catching me because niggas be real quick. Oh fuck y'all, get rid of the police. Nah, we need the police. You know what I mean? Like someone has, like they do the jobs that none of us want to do. You can't punch your dad in the mouth, so you call the cops to prevent that from happening. You know what I mean? You can't pop your neighbor. I mean, sadly people do it, but
punch his dad in the mouth.
Well, it's Father's Day is coming up, man. I'm sorry, Father's Day.
That's crazy.
Nah, I would never punch my pops in the mouth. That must have been a Freudian slip or some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta punch a nigga in the mouth.
But so what Benny said about defund, the proper now, how you guys feel about that?
I mean, if it's going to something else that's for to better the community and positive, then I can't knock that. But at the same time, if you're taking away from who's supposed to protect and serve, I don't know. I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, they saying because all right, so like cops in New York, I forgot what they said. I think the lady said she made like $20 an hour or some shit like doing that. So basically, they're giving $6 billion to the police department. But the cops are underpaid, so where and then the money's gone. So where's the money going? The money's not going to the niggas that are working out in the street, fucking protecting us. They're going to fucking, whoever else putting it in their pocket and fucking going home with it.
Word.
So they trying to they're basically saying, we're gonna stop giving you all this money, so you can stop fucking basically buy your Mercedes or whatever the fuck you bought with it.
So it's not even going
so
it's
not even going to the go.
People who should go.
So
exactly.
that's what they're trying to also figure out, like where the fuck's it going?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Why are we giving you all this money and the cops only getting paid whatever amount of dollars an hour and the money's gone? Like where the fuck is it? So they basically just want to stop giving them so much and then just put it into like housing and fucking after school programs, shit like that, like all the community stuff.
I think that's a great idea then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, man. Or
That's what's up. Last thing I want to talk about is the gender thing. All right, I said I'm gonna talk about it on the podcast. So Trump signed a bill, pretty much saying the sex you're born with is the sex you are, pretty much. Which is in a way is really hurting a lot of transgenders out there. I said for once in my life, I agree with Trump. Not that I don't agree that you can change your sex. The reason I said that I agree is because let's be honest. Who smokes weed here?
I smoke it.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you smoke weed, everybody knows that you can only smoke from the female plant, right? That's the only one that actually produces bud that you can smoke, right?
I actually didn't know that.
Nobody knew that. I was gonna tell me that shit last night. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. If you got a male, what it will pretty much do is impregnate them, and you miss, and they'll start going to flowering, and you won't actually get the bud. You know what I mean? So it's pretty much like, they kill off the males and they keep the females, and that's how we get our bud and everything like that. But what I'm saying is, genetically, you're born a man, right?
Right.
There's certain medications, there's certain things like that affects only certain genetics traits. So by saying, your sex is your sex, that's not saying that you can't still be a female. That's not saying. So it goes, but what the issue is the whole sexual discrimination that happens. You know what I mean? Like now, if Fabe, I'm gonna pick on you, man, because I love you. You know what I mean? But if Fabe all of a sudden has, changed, and now he wants to go from Fabe to, Fabeyon.
Hypothetically speaking.
My man, just say it real quick. Hypothetically. Yo. Stupid. He said real quick. Hypothetically.
This motherfucker gonna catch you.
You gotta say that. You gotta say
This
that.
motherfucker gonna catch you in the parking lot.
I know. He's like Fabeyon.
What you trying to call me a girl, my nigga? Like,
You know what I mean? So we're in here, people say things like, walk up to you, oh, what's up, my nigga? Right off the bat, people get upset, like, I'm not a nigga, I'm a bitch. You know what I mean? It's like, my bad. I'm sorry. That? People get upset. Yes, they do. Like, because there's some people in the transition phase that you can't really tell the difference with, or some people just look like men and they just want to be females now, and that's what you want to call me as a female.
Yeah.
Which 100%, I don't mind calling you that. I'll call you a female. I'll call you a dog. I'll call you freaking Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints for all you want to be called. You know what I mean? Because each person, like, if you really think about it, individuality. I can't even talk. Being an individual, you know what I mean? Everyone's writing their own story, regardless of how much you two work together. This whole COVID thing is being seen by two different perspectives, yours and his, regardless of what. You know what I mean? Like when they did the Eazy-E movie and stuff like that, they're kind of upset because he never got to say his part. You know what I mean? Type thing. So the story is always within the eye of the beholder, which means if you feel like you're a female, be a female. But at the same time, you gotta understand, if your sex came in as a guy, genetically you're a guy. For science reasons only, I hear Trump. But for the discrimination, I understand. But at the same time, being a black man, it's kind of like if I want to walk around, be black, but be considered white, I can't. People's like, you nigger. I'm like, excuse me, hold on. I'm actually Caucasian. Stop it. That's discrimination. You know what I mean? But in all honesty, we're programmed to call things what it is. Like if you tell a kid, like, all right, that's a cow. Female cow's where you get milk from. You don't milk the bull cow because that's jerking them off, you idiot. You know what I mean? Like you can't, it just. Let's be honest, like right. If you like, yo, I'm gonna go suck that cow. No, nigga, you sucking a bull's dick. Like that's the wrong thing. It's not milk. You got to know the difference.
I got you, brother.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying for but science. But if that cow wants to be a bitch, let him be a bitch. I'm not. And a lot of people got upset. I know a lot of people are upset about this, but there's a whole different mindset to it. Like I was just reading off to Benny about because it's Gay Pride Month. Shout out to all my people who, gay.
Who love sucking penis?
Not just sucking penis. You can suck penis. You can eat vagina. You know what? Well, real quick, it's not the end, but since we here, we say pause so much. Yo, guys, listen. I asked this on every.
No.
I asked this. I gotta ask.
Don't ask. They really gonna catch you in the parking lot.
I gotta ask. I don't care. Catch me in the parking lot.
I'm like, damn, this nigga getting his ass whooped.
All right.
Get prepared, nigga.
Listen. All right. You guys, would you allow?
Nah.
Yo, just a thumb up your ass.
No.
No. And just massage that prostate to get that full climax.
Why would you even do that, bro?
I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Like, yo, where'd you get that black eye from?
I'm gonna say I had a good time.
Yo, hold up. Was you do that?
Oh hell yeah. Oh yeah, bro. You'll say I'm all about, my life is amazing.
He's on the other shit.
We ain't doing that, man. We ain't doing that.
So that's a no for you guys.
Yo,
I have to ask every guest. So
man, when y'all podcast means let's talk, you really mean let's talk. You really trying to talk, my nigga. Like
talk. Nothing's off the table.
Hey yo,
no limits, bro.
Not on duty. We ain't doing that.
That's
so
crazy.
that's a no. Okay, I'm just trying to get a census here about
You trying to make this thing go viral?
This how we going 3P? By
Talking about thumbs in the ass.
You saying some wild right now.
ID, thumb in my ass.
Oh, nah. Hey, yo, we good. Shut this down. Turn off this light. We good.
Going back to it though, if you really look at, like, my thing is, if you look at the spectrum of what homosexuality is, at the end of the day, it's just different people who like different sexual things. But at the same time, there's still your mailmen, there's still your parents, there's still your relatives, there's still whoever they are to you. It's just what they want to do for sex. It's the only really thing that keeps them different. So they're kind of like grouped together so they feel better, which is pretty much what everybody does. You know what I mean? It's human instinct, right? Right. If you guys are rappers, right? Musicians, and somebody like big comes along, fabulous comes along, so yo, I want to take y'all under your wing. Sure. But say Luke Bryan, country singer, comes up, yo, I like your stuff. Let me take you up under your wing. Would you really take it? maybe for the clout.
Yeah, like,
but really, is it in your
not clout,
alley?
but like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of like see what he can do for you. You know what I'm saying?
But he wants to switch you guys. He wants you straight country singers. That's what he
nah.
wants. Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Nah.
Oh, I feel what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying now, son. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm still kind of lost. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
All right. Pretty much.
How we go from a thumb and ass to country singing?
Listen, let's talk. Everything goes and nothing's off the table.
Man,
Two thumbs up, baby.
This is crazy.
Maybe I was like, yo, if anybody ever gives me a thumbs up after this, I'm gonna be fucked up.
Don't like none of my shit.
Nigga, like, thumbs up, nigga. Don't like it.
If you're not,
Facebook's off. Pause.
Don't hit that like button.
Big pause.
shit, man. Put me in jail.
Wait.
Yo, this is funny.
Sorry, we gotta throw that humor in there.
Oh yeah, of course.
But, you know.
That's crazy.
So it's really no, I'm playing. Fuck it. Yo, let's talk about some crazy things other than music. You know what I mean? Like, you guys ever, who other than, you know, I know about you. Is there anybody? Well, actually, you can go both of you guys. Other than like Fabeyon, you name, who would you really want to work with if you had a chance right now? They would call you up.
Now you start first, nigga.
I mean, DJ Premier. You know what I'm saying? Mad legends, man. Nas. Alicia Keys. It's off of the top. Just a few. Just to name a few real quick. Yeah.
All right, so I say for me, man, I'll definitely say Party Next Door, Tory Lanez, Roddy Ricch. Who else? For some reason, like, yeah, I can see Kehlani.
I can see her too.
Ty Dolla $ign. Yeah, like, dang, who else? Freaking, there's a dude named Vori. I'm not sure if y'all know who he is, but he was like on Bryson Tiller's Don't. He's the nigga that be like, those little throat. That's him actually saying that on that Don't record. But he's actually dope. I would definitely work with him. Who else? Freaking, it's Meek Mill. Dang, who else, man? Kendrick Lamar. That's my favorite rapper. If I can work with him, that'd be dope.
That's what's up.
That's dope.
'Cause I know he like the jazzy stuff too, so I mean I could hear some crazy.
He's extremely creative, brilliant, talented individual.
Yeah, but that's the name of few.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, damn, nigga, you done named the whole.
I know,
Right?
I guess I had a whole list. I was just thinking about it right now. Yeah, I guess.
He was like, I don't know, but
Word.
So yeah, if any of y'all see this, hit him up.
Yeah, yo, that'd be dope.
That's what's up, man.
Hit them up.
That's what's up, man.
Yo, you guys got the same match of sneaker games.
Yo, you know it's crazy, nigga. Yo, I didn't even know this man even had them on, bro. I was like, yo, Faye, what the, bro? I didn't think he's about to wear them today,
I
nigga.
pulled up to his crib, so if anybody was changing, it had to be him.
I told this nigga I'm not changing. I'm not going back
Once
and
he
changing.
seen, we had to see. He was like, oh, he opened the door, ready to go. Like,
funny.
and I was like, he was like, I'm not changing. I said, well, nigga, I'm not changing because I'm not at my crib.
Yeah, I was not changing, brother. I was not changing.
It's all
bro.
good, man. You know what I mean?
Y'all was in like rock, paper, scissors in the car and shit. Nah.
It's like, I'm not driving. Go change.
Niggas was already late anyways. I was like, yo,
It was late.
let's just go.
So, brother, just get in the car, bro.
Yeah.
Shit crazy,
That's
man.
funny.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. You guys look like the true roommates, though. You know what I mean?
No bull.
Crazy.
That is what's up.
But yeah, yo, man, saying like, I would say something, but I don't know what y'all got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, no, go shoot.
Say what you gotta say.
This man got a fire intro for his project, yo. That joint, wild to me, son. I was like, damn, this is what you doing for your project, nigga?
Like some Meek Mill type shit. The Dreams and Nightmares. Those are Dreams and Nightmares. He did the
y'all can do
fucking.
previews up? Nah, don't do that.
Nah, yeah, he's like, nah.
He's like, I ain't ready yet. Calm down. Calm down.
Oh, you watch it live though, so you know, right? You watched it live?
I
Nah.
don't know if he was a tuned in. The other day I previewed it on IG live.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh yes, no.
Yeah, like 2 days ago.
Yeah, joint's fire, bro.
Shit, man.
But it's still on there, still on your IG.
Nah,
No, okay.
Nah, live right.
I
on
was,
after.
well, I didn't know if you say. You know, some people they say and stuff like that. So I didn't know.
Yeah.
He's like, nah. That was you had to be there. So when's that? Do you have an idea when it's
I'm
dropping?
aiming for August,
Okay.
but you never know. I might get it sooner than that. I might, but I don't want to go past August. I mean, I want to go past the summer.
How are you guys feeling with pretty much 2020 being shut down with like festivals and everything not being able to perform really?
I know, like artists like that was coming up and they touring and they don't have the highest status. They took a hit because they buy merch and they traveling, so that's like they bread and butter.
Correct.
I mean, so they had to figure something out. But man, I don't know, man. I think it had its pros and cons besides the actual virus and people passing and whatever. But as far as music, like I think it had its pros and cons. Like look all the creative shit we did, staying in and just thinking about what we could do.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? But it depends on how you look at it.
Nah, but I'm happy you bring up a point. I'm happy that you guys used that time to
Yeah.
actually do something. A lot of people sat there like, oh, what was me? What am I
nah,
gonna do?
You can't ever stop,
you
man.
can't, you can't sit
You can't ever
down,
stop,
bro.
man. You gotta, whatever situation you're in, you gotta always find the positive in that and how to use that to your advantage.
Real
Yeah,
talk,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Real
yeah.
talk.
Or
So how's it affected you negative? I can't even say that word.
negatively. Well, me personally, my fault. I can't.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like to show up at events and shows in New York, CT,
Yeah.
All around the country and shit. Just like I really want to meet people, shake their hand, build. You know what I'm saying? Like really talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? Build relationships. So it's hard. It can't do that right now. You know what I mean? So the online is like your only outlet. So that's the negative for me, man. I always like to just show up and network.
How about you?
Same for me too. You know, like I'm a musician. You know what I mean? I like to play everywhere too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Can't do shows, can't play. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can do things on live, but like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to interact. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah.
I was supposed to shout out to Terminology. He was gonna bring me out at South by Southwest in Texas.
Oh, really?
And
Damn.
this shit, they shut down because of COVID. So I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's
That would have been a good
That
look,
sucks.
brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. As long as people stay safe and we just able to do this shit next year when it comes. And if you just look at it like that, like let's just get past this and
Gotta look at
you
the
know what I'm saying?
Stack up right now.
Yeah,
just
just
load
keep
up.
doing your thing and just stay productive
man.
somehow, bro.
It's been crazy. We had the prospect interview. Y'all saw that? We had the
did.
prospect interview. Fucking, and as soon as we left New York, it got shut down, and everybody was hitting us up. Yeah, we were having like crazy people hit us up from New York saying, we want to be on the show. And fucking, and now everything is shut down. Yo, as soon as we got that shit, boom, it's like fucking. And then Vianci, we lost Vianci, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Got that virus.
Oh man, nah.
Nah.
Shout out to V. Shout out to V, man.
V gonna be doing this thing soon too.
Word.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
But yeah, man. So fucking, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, man.
But if you do get a chance, like say someone say, yo, you can perform anywhere, right? Where would you go first?
I'm going to Europe.
Facts.
I'm going to UK. Like I just be seeing they hip hop for
it be
the
going
core,
crazy,
brother.
yo.
Like, you know what I mean? All elements. I be seeing the graffiti, the b-boying.
They support it more out there, right?
Yeah, brother.
That shit's crazy.
I just want to go to Europe and perform, man. All the stories I hear, you know what I mean? I just want to go over there.
Yeah.
Pack a bag, do a nice Euro trip, and just hit a place and just go.
I'm gonna.
Facts.
No
Good,
bullshit.
man. Yo.
After this, shit, I might go soon. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I could go, man.
Like right after this fucking session right now,
My passport is on
drop me
deck.
off at Bradley. I'm gone.
What you?
Man, I'm everywhere, to be honest, man. I want to perform everywhere, nigga. Like, I don't really got a favorite. I just want to perform everywhere. Like,
Yeah, man.
like everywhere. Like, I'm talking about even in Russia. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see what that's about. You feel me? Like, everywhere. Freaking, what is it? Poland, Switzerland, Ireland, South America, Jamaica, everywhere. Europe, everywhere. China.
I just want to see. Honestly, I just want to see these places just to the environment.
I want to see the culture. I
want to be inspired, like, so I could put that back into the music. Like, I want to feel this culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let alone performing at certain areas. I want to really like see the people and how things are differently from where I'm from. You know what I mean?
Same thing with me.
So how y'all feel about the whole 6ix9ine thing? That's what I want to talk about.
I'm not talking about no 6ix9ine on this, bro. Sorry.
I mean, you know, man,
how you feel about it? Fucking just did some time and came out and fucking started making money like nothing.
I can't lie. Like I'm just, you know, when I'm on IG and I see him, you know, somebody post a video of him talking, it's like, bro, obviously you don't realize he's talking about how he's the hottest right now, blah blah blah. Bro, it's all off of gimmicks, obviously. So it's not like it's you know, it's off of raw talent or, you know, the people really rock with you. Like, this is just they it's kind of entertaining to them.
Yeah, exactly. Like a soap opera, right?
Yeah, where we from, like, we don't, you know. I mean, you gotta have some type of morality, brother. Like, I'm not listening to that shit. Yeah, man. I seen Akon redo the Locked Up shit. That shit broke my heart, man. Like, damn.
And Nicki just did a song with him too.
Yeah, Nicki, she ain't really my cup of tea anyway. Nah, man, don't even put that. don't do that. I'm saying she could spit. She Nicki's nice, but
she dope.
But then look, like, you know what I mean? It's like the integrity, brother, in your artistry. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep that, man.
You know what I mean?
Let's not do shit just to be lit. Everybody just want to be lit.
I hear
man.
you on that one though. I'm not. So you're not the only one in the room. You know what I mean? So I hear you on that one.
I don't. You know, it's whatever. It's whatever. Shout out to the females that really get it in, man. Like,
no bull. Yo,
Shay Noor from
dope female artists, yo,
upstate, 3D Nati, like real lyricists that's coming up. Like, they really get it in with the pen. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
That's I want to listen to. I mean, but it's what it is.
Word.
How long does it normally take a process for you when it comes to writing? You know what I mean? Like, I know you busted out, you know, the COVID thing. You pretty much said you broke night and everything. So, like, you know, is that normally how, like, if you get something, you just go straight through till it's done? Do you take little times and steps here and there? Like,
it's different with me.
Yeah.
You know, it depends, man. Like you said, sometimes I just get it done right the same night. Like, boom, in a couple hours, my shit's done.
Yeah.
Or I wanna take my time with it. You know, it depends on what it is. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, when the artist got a canvas in front of him, y'all don't, you know, you don't just time him like, yo, when can you know what I'm saying? Like, he want to take his time and make a beautiful painting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I kind of look at my verses the same way, but, you know, at different times I knock them out. You know.
Got you.
So
same thing with me too. You know what I'm saying? It just varies. Cause like with my writing process, like I be like mumbling, like I be gibberishing on the song. Like I just like, you know what I'm saying? I just get my flow out first and then I put words to it after. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But sometimes I just freestyle and sometimes it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So but sometimes it just takes like a week to like fully write a song, you feel me?
Yeah.
It just varies though. But
So how long does it take to make the whole song, like from start to finish, like the whole process?
it just depends on what the song is. Like if the feel is right, then it's like, all right, you good. You know what I'm saying? If you like the beat that much, you're gonna like come up with something crazy.
Got you.
But if you're not really rocking with the beat and you're like kind of like still want to do something to it, it's gonna probably take a little longer. You feel me? I guess it just depends on what the energy is around it. So,
What's the fastest you guys have made a song, like from start to finish, like the whole thing, like done?
Yo, I would say like, cause I had time myself too. I would say 15 minutes.
Like, whew.
Yeah.
Like, wow, like what? Did you make the beat or you already had the beat?
I made the beat in like 5 minutes.
So you made the beat.
I mean,
you wrote it?
You know what's crazy? It's actually on my project solo. It's a song called Before Boston, because I was trying to write a song before I went to Boston. So I called the song Before Boston. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And I
fire.
just like freestyle something. You know what I'm saying? I try to do that real quick and it took me like, I think 7 minutes to do. The beat took me like 5 minutes. And yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah. But I had freestyled that though. You know what I'm saying? It was like a freestyle.
Okay.
So yeah, it's crazy because like those moments, like you know what I'm saying. I could like when I'm like timed, it's like, all right, now I gotta get this done. When I'm not, then I'm kind of like lazy on it.
Yeah, you're
Which
trying
is
to beat
kinda-
the clock if you time.
Yeah,
right?
so it's
That is not to cut you off, but
Yeah.
sometimes when my back is against a wall, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the pressure.
Yeah,
somehow I do like, you know, come up with the craziest shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just depends on, you know, how you feeling, man, the environment, the inspiration behind it, you know? It's just different things, different aspects, you know.
Got you.
Come a factor.
You guys have to, do you write first or hear the beat first? Like, it doesn't really depend.
Like, it's gonna be two totally different
'cause I know
processes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it might be similar sometimes, but like me, it's like sometimes throughout the course of my day, like, you know, I just have massive thoughts. I just put in my notes like, yo, I need to write about this.
Got you.
And then when I hear a beat later on, I'm like, this is what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes I hear a fresh beat, you know what I'm saying, that come on, and I just words come up, you know what I mean? So it's like different ways, you know what I mean? So
Do you read a lot?
here and there, not as much as I want to, but I do have, you know.
Because we all know, we've always said you're very lyrically inclined, so I just wanted to know, like, do you, you know.
Appreciate it. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Kendrick Lamar said he like never like really read like that. Yeah. But he comes up with this craziest stuff.
I know that's one thing that
I seen Rakim say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wow. Like, I mean, just the vocab and the lyrics.
So you know,
it's like the lyricism is like, you surprised when these cats say they don't really like to read, but end of the day, man, reading, you know, it's gonna enhance you.
Do you ever like look for a synonym of a word, like, you know, like, what can I use other than shot?
Yeah, man, I'm so like the whole, you know, technicalities of the words and flipping them and the definitions. I'm all into that. So it's like I stay, you know, looking inside words. You know what I mean? That's just my thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I do.
That's one thing I like about your music, man.
Yeah, thank you, man.
So question for you, man. So I know you do multiple things. What's your favorite? Like, if you had to drop everything else and just do that one thing.
Wow. Dang, yo, that's crazy. I would say, dang. I don't want to drop everything though.
If you had to, gun to your head. They're like, yo, pick one. You gotta do one. You can only do one for the rest of your life. What would it be?
Play the piano, yo.
Piano?
Yeah, bro. Like I remember, like I said.
So that's your heart and soul right there.
It has to be, because like I remember when I was young, I just wish I could just like play something just to like calm myself. It's just so beautiful. It's something beautiful about a grand piano. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like I just get into this like whole other universe when I'm playing, yo. It's like I'm not even in touch with reality. Yo. It's crazy. But like I think that would be the one thing I would want to keep. But I want to keep everything. You feel me? So
yeah. Because everything's good. But yeah, yo, real quickly, just because I know where we at for time.
Yeah, we're wrapping up in a few minutes.
Yeah. So let's let them know where we can find you. Let them know where you can find you. You want to shoot from?
Man, all social media platforms, man, at FABEYON. Also, FabeyonMusic.com. You know what I mean? I got Beyond Will, the album out right now. All across the board, all platforms. You know what I'm saying? So that's where you can find me, man.
Check out the cups, the shirts, all that shit. Shit's dope.
Merch, man. FabeyonMusic.com. Word.
Yes, sir. You can find me at on IG, Shamrock Music. That's Shamrock without a C. So that's SHAMROK. You know what I'm saying? Music. That's IG and Twitter. On Facebook, I go by Sham because my nephews call me Uncle Sham. So I'm saying I left it like that.
Uncle Sham.
So yeah, you know, got a project called Strings coming out as soon as possible. And yeah, I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
And I'm building my website too. I'm gonna have merch and all that coming soon.
What's up?
Yeah. All right. So is there anything else y'all want to say, like, to the people?
Real quick, you know, the Strings joint, I'm gonna be featured on that joint. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be featured on After Grace, the album dropping soon. So make sure y'all look out for them two projects, man. You know, we gonna be working together for a project.
Are they both gonna be kind of released at the same time, or like one before the other, kind of like spread that? Yeah. Got you.
We gonna be talking about that.
Okay, that's what's up. So you guys, you know, if you definitely follow them, definitely listen to their music, definitely, you know, especially if you like that COVID, because that, like I said, that was an amazing project that you guys put together real quick. You know what I mean? Just and after hearing that 15-minute, what was the name of that song? Well, real quickly, so we could, the name of the song you did in 15 minutes?
Before Boston.
Yeah.
Before Boston. It's on my project called Solo, where I produced all the tracks. It's a 3-song EP, all produced by me. That's why it's called Solo.
That's okay. Solo. Okay. Yeah.
So the song's called Before Boston, I literally just tried to make a song before I went to Boston. So I just talked about, you know what I'm saying, old relationships and stuff like that.
That's what's up. We gotta check that out. It's crazy.
And shout out to y'all for having us, man. Real talk. Let's talk.
Thank y'all for coming.
Hey man, thank y'all for
Appreciate it.
coming, yo. Thank you for being back on again.
Word.
You know,
No
you guys
doubt,
were
no
great
doubt.
co-hosts, and just like, you know, keep doing, making our city proud, man. Yo, thank y'all. Really,
Much
definitely,
appreciate
you know,
that. Much
and
appreciate
that
it,
creativity.
man. City's definitely going up. One thing about the city too, everybody's real talented out here, but nobody knows that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad we can kind of like change the narrative of
crazy,
Springfield
man,
being negative, because everybody anytime they mention Springfield, I want to get out of Springfield. Oh, Springfield's so negative. Hopefully we can kind of like change that narrative. You know what I'm saying? We're like, we made a song that impacted the world. You know what I'm saying? In the pandemic. And that came from Little Springfield, you feel me? Like,
everybody, you know, tends to say, you know, Springfield gets overlooked, and you know, ain't nobody from Springfield on yet, or you know, or who's gonna put Springfield on the map? But brother, it's right in front of your eyes. It's happening. Like, you know, look what's happening. Look what we doing. Like, not just us, but you know, and we the city of first. And look how we always, you know, find ways to innovate and create.
Creative,
you know what I mean? And look at the world seeing how Springfield artists get it in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's crazy.
Niggas don't know, but I'm saying when these projects come out, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they take it how it is, because it's gonna be crazy.
Is the Bishop gonna be on any more of you guys' projects? Anything?
Yo, funny about that.
He's coming out with his own album.
He's coming out with his own stuff, but
Shout out. Okay. Great.
Also, might be a little project in the works with me and my bro SK. We're producing something for him.
Okay.
So
Nice.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Dope. That's dope.
So that's most likely coming. Saying.
All right.
Yeah.
But y'all can look out for saying his project that's definitely coming. My project that's coming, Nice Strings. I'm still debating whether I'm gonna call it Nice Strings or just Strings in general. And I did have another project coming on my birthday, which is 7/11. That's what the name of the project is. It's called. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's my birthday. It's like whatever. But yeah, I was gonna put that out, but that's still in the works. That might come next year too, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, that's at least you got, you know,
got work. We got bodies of work ready to go. You feel
That's
me?
what's up. That's the best thing, man.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes, sir.
man. Like I said, thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you for having us,
It's been
man.
dope.
Sure, appreciate y'all.
But so yeah, we're Let's Talk After Dark, the podcast. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Let's Talk Us Now. You can listen to us on Spotify, Google, Apple, and you can watch us on YouTube. I'm Benny.
I'm Maverick.
And we out.
Yes.
Peace.
Sure.
Peace and love.